Man found a strange object buried in his garden, but what it really was shocked everyone. Noah wanted to build a pool in his backyard. His wife, Patricia, had been asking for it for years. Since they were not going on vacation, he thought it was the right time. To save money, Noah started digging with his sons, Toby and Brian. On the second day, Noah's shovel hit something hard. At first, he thought it was a pipe, but the object was big and made of metal. It looked old and strange, like a giant rusted bullet. That night, Noah couldn't sleep. He looked online but found nothing. Then he checked old house documents and found the email of the man who used to live there. He sent a message. 2 minutes later, the man replied. But the message was only a warning. "Bury it again!" Then he blocked Noah. Noah got even more curious. The next morning, he called the police. But when the officers came, they did something no one expected. The police didn't trust Noah's story. They looked at him like he was hiding something. One officer even said it seemed like Noah had buried the object himself. Noah was shocked. He tried to explain again, but they didn't listen. Then things got worse. The officers arrested him. As they walked him to the car, he heard the words, "You have the right to remain silent." Noah sat in the police station, not sure what would happen next. He kept thinking, what had he really found in the garden? Why were they blaming him? At the same time, Patricia and the boys were back at the house. They didn't sit around waiting. Instead, they began searching through old documents from when they bought the home. After some time, they found something interesting. It was a paper from 11 years ago. It said the old owner had permission to dig in the backyard to fix a broken pipe. Maybe that's when the object was buried. Toby, who worked as a private investigator, decided to find the old homeowner. He and Brian packed their things and drove 6 hours to another state. When they got to the house, no one came to the door. But they looked around the yard and found a shed behind the house. They went inside. The shed was full of strange things, metal detectors, old tools, and even broken weapons. Some pieces looked like parts of bombs. Then, the man who used to own their house showed up. His name was John. Toby told him why they came. John looked nervous. Finally, he admitted the truth. Years ago, he had taken a large object from a closed military test site. It was a huge metal item. He wasn't supposed to be there, but he loved collecting things. When the news said a piece of military equipment was missing, he got scared. He buried it in his yard while workers were already digging for plumbing repairs. He never told anyone, not even his wife. Toby recorded John's story and gave it to the police. When they heard it, they understood the truth. The object could have been a real bomb. The military came and removed it safely. Noah was let go and cleared of all blame. Months later, Noah and his family finally finished the pool. The backyard was safe again and full of laughter.